Welcome back to Blitz. I'm Brian Carter, joined on the phone by Dawson County 12th year Tigers basketball coach Thad Burgess. Coach Burgess, always appreciate having you on Blitz. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, I need a little of your luck. You've been good to us over these, I guess, last 10-plus years. So maybe make Dawson, you'll get us going again. You seem to have that magic touch.
I don't know if it's me, but yeah, I'll definitely make a game or two coming out pretty soon. But you got your first win of the season to start out the year, and then you unfortunately lost 4 straight. Summarize the early part of the season for us.
Yeah, we knew that going in that it was we were going to have to rebuild some. We had we started a couple of ninth graders, and then a new face, the sophomore that hasn't played, and then we've only got one kid in Levi Whitmire that's really played any in a competitive situation. He's our point guard. So our matchup takes a little time to learn, and we've been kind of known on our defense being and just struggling right now, guarding people and figuring it all out. But the effort's been there. We got great kids, and we played some good teams. Raven is always tough, and Union probably has one of their better teams they've had in a long time. So, and then of course we got East Hall. I think it was about far the best team in our region. So,
yeah.
We started off with some good teams, and we're just hoping we can just not lose too much confidence, so we can get a little bit better. Maybe when it's region, we get in the strong part of the region time, we'll maybe be a better team.
Yeah, and as you said, you're kind of a bit inexperienced this year with Levi Whitmire being your lone starter returning this year. But you do have a good amount of seniors. That's kind of a unique situation for you.
Yeah, it is. It's kind of different. I've got 6 or 7 seniors, but none of them really played much. A couple of kids are back in the program. It's been out and asked to get back in, and then we've had some that we've had some good players in the last couple of years, and it's been hard to get a lot of time for some of these boys. So we've got a mix of some seniors, and then we take a jump. We're struggling right now with our sophomore and junior classes. Schools our size are just going to go through some of that. We've got a strong ninth grade bunch. Got about 17 ninth graders that we feel like it's going to really be good down the road. But right now it's just hard to depend on some of them, and we're happy to. We started a couple up there at Union, and we've done that some lately. So, and I've got another one I'm probably going to bring up. So, we're just trying to mix the two and trying to find some kind of combination. And of course, losing makes it tough on everybody. So,
oh, yeah.
And it's hard to sell what you're doing, but I think we've done enough here over the last years, hopefully, to see that we're in the right direction. If we keep on believing, we'll be just fine.
Yeah, and you mentioned kind of not having, your usual help in the middle with Levi kind of being, again, your returning starter, your senior, your leader on the team. How's that kind of changed your offensive approach this year?
Well, the key probably has been in our matchup, our middle guy is the defensive guy. He has come to take care of the middle, and we struggle to find that combination there. We've had a lot of fouls over there when we're reaching and just not real comfortable with things. And it kind of starts there, and then it's kind of working to the other areas. And again, I think that's just a matter of doing it, being out there. It's something that you have to kind of work through. There's a lot of talking and communication. And when you're thinking a lot, it's in anything. When you think too much, it really gets to be bad. So we're probably at that stage right now. But I have seen the last 2 games. I know we really played well against East Hall. It was pretty much a good game all the way to midway through the fourth quarter. I think we cut it to 6 early in the fourth, and then we got it lead and jumped on them pretty good at the beginning, got a little lead. But it's a learning curve. And I think if we keep them, we've got better the last 2 games, and we've got a bunch of games coming up. We got 2 more. We got a Friday, Saturday this week, and then a Tuesday, Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday the next week, and then we're heading out for another tournament on Saturday, Monday, Tuesday. So we got a bunch of ball games, and the season's ahead of us. We've only played one region game, and it's tough. We're not used to losing around here, but we're going to battle through this thing and see if we can't get it going the right way.
Yeah, and you said it best. You're not used to losing, and that's a great thing. This is a program that you've just made an elite program in the state of Georgia. 7 of the last 8 years, you made it to the state playoffs, and you tend to usually make a deep run there. 3 years in a row now. Talk about some of the pressures that might exist for this team, knowing that they have that pressure to keep that streak alive, and then also having to deal with all this turnover you've had to do.
Yeah, that's a great point. That's probably, to be honest with you, I probably struggle with it more than they are. You know what you've kind of done has been successful, but then when you go through some learning curves, you kind of doubt some of the things. I think we all in coaching go through stages like that too, and so you try to sell your kids what you've done, but kids want to see right now. They're in the immediate. I think they've been around enough to know that we expect to win. So I think that's probably been some added pressure on them. But that's a good thing. I mean, I've always felt like, when you get to the point that you don't expect to win, and that's when we battled right at the beginning when I first got here. That's not something that's okay. And we've kind of been able to kind of accomplish that part. And we're not going to accept losing. I mean, that's just something we're not going to do in our basketball program. And we'll find some way. We've got great kids. I've been very fortunate to just have the best group of boys to work with over the last 12 years that have bought into what we're doing. And this group's the same, and they're going to get there. It's just a matter of time when it happens. And you know it's going to come. And you just got to hope and believe what you're doing is right. And I think we're doing what's right. I think it's going to be okay.
Yeah, I have a lot of hope in you guys as well, and a lot of confidence that you'll grab a top 4 spot this year. And just looking forward to see what you do with this team moving forward. And again, I just really appreciate your time on Blitz, Coach.
Oh, thank y'all. Y'all are the best, and we really always enjoy talking to y'all and appreciate everything y'all do for high school basketball in North Georgia.
Pleasure is all mine. I really appreciate it. Thanks, Coach.
All right, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks. On the other side, waits some highlights and our player of the week.